Good morning, Hoosiers, and welcome to Times News 24/7, brought to you by the Noblesville Times Online in living color from the Times studio. I'm Stu Clampett with your top headlines for Monday, March 7, 2011. In our top story today, Noblesville Mayor John Distler has announced that the City of Noblesville is debuting a new program called Shop Noblesville. This program will be offered by municipalities around the country, and Noblesville is the first municipality in Indiana to offer it. Shop Noblesville will promote local businesses to the city's citizens and visitors by allowing them to search categories or by name. Local businesses who wish to participate in the program will be listed on the Shop Noblesville section of the city's website, cityofnoblesville.org. In that section, each business will have a link that directs people to a web page updated by the business owner. For more information about Shop Noblesville, you can contact Christy Langley at 776-6345. Business owners who would like to sign up for the program should contact Lisa Ferguson at 776-6345. Saturday's maple syrup program through Hamilton County Parks and Recreation was canceled due to excessive rain flooding portions of the Bray family homestead, but the fires were already going and the syrup couldn't be stopped. Led by county naturalist Dan Popelli, along with a team of volunteers, gallons of sap were heated, boiled, and water evaporated away until what would eventually be delicious maple syrup was developed. It takes around 20 gallons of sap to produce around 1.5 gallons of syrup, and it takes more than 6 hours of boiling to reach the final product. The Noblesville Methodist Preschool and Parents' Day Out welcome all to an open house for parents and community leaders featuring children's artwork from 6 to 7:30 p.m. Thursday at 2051 Monument Street in Noblesville. The open house is an opportunity for those unfamiliar with the preschool to meet with the school educators, tour the facility, view the students' unique art, and enroll in the program. There's an opportunity to purchase best-selling books at the book fair and order beautiful spring flowers as well. Proceeds will be used to support the preschool scholarship program and the educational curriculum. For questions, additional information, or to enroll in the preschool, you can contact Carol Getch, preschool director, at 317-773-4911, or you can visit their website, noblesvillepreschoolpdo.com. You can join the Noblesville Parks Department this year as they visit several popular destinations in Indiana and beyond. These trips are annual favorites and one new offering, so be sure to reserve your spot early. This year's trips are listed in today's Times and on our website. And if you'd like to register, you can call the Parks office at 776-6350, or you can visit their website at cityofnoblesville.org/parks to print off a registration form and mail it in with payment. For more information, you can contact the Parks Department directly at 776-6350. 2 Noblesville and 5 Fisher students are among the top 100 junior and senior students at IUPUI. Selected from more than 900 nominations, the top 100 students were judged to be outstanding in scholastic achievement, collegiate and co-curricular activities, and civic and community service. IUPUI will recognize the school's top 100 juniors and seniors during the 2011 IUPUI Outstanding Student Recognition Dinner on April 8th at the Indianapolis Marriott. Sports and local weather with Paul Poteet are both up next.
The heat is on. The Times and several Hamilton County businesses are helping local residents afford utility costs with our new The Heat is On promotion. The heat is on. The Times will pay up to $200 for one utility bill submitted by promotion winners. One day each week in February, the Times will publish a promotion page and entry form for The Heat is On. Entrants must be 18 years of age or older to win, and only one entry per person per week is allowed. Keep your eyes on the Times because the heat is on.
I'm meteorologist Paul Poteet, and it's Monday here in Studio B. Thanks for watching Times News 24/7. We've got Hamilton County and Noblesville covered, and it looks like we get more rain in the forecast that's coming up in just a few moments. Flooding going on right now. The White River through Anderson down to downtown Indianapolis will be cresting Tuesday, it looks like. So the White River from Anderson down to downtown, about 2 feet lower than the crests were last week. The White River at Muncie crested early yesterday morning, early on Sunday, at about the same level that it was last week. And the flooding today in the Muncie area should end, but it will continue in Anderson and then eventually working its way down to Indianapolis. Unfortunately, on top of all the recent rains, and in some cases that's over 4 inches here in about the last 7 or 8 days, on top of all of those rains, we're going to be seeing more precipitation later this week. It's going to come from the west. Let's look at the weather map for today, and you'll see our part of the country quiet and dry, but back out to the west, a stationary front is at the surface, and low pressure is spinning up down into the southern plains. Down around Texas, you can see one of those L's on the weather map. Eventually, that will pull off to the northeast, drag the front with us, and give us some pretty good shots at showers for tomorrow night and into Wednesday. And how much rain could fall from all of this? This is a chart that shows expected precipitation over that time period, and we could easily surpass an inch again over much of central Indiana. This time it looks like the heaviest rain may come down into the deep south states. That's where they also have some chances of severe weather out of this as the system comes rolling through. At the moment, we don't expect anything severe, but we do expect another good soaking come Tuesday night into Wednesday. So what about the forecast for today? This graphic courtesy of WTHR.com, and it shows you a high of about 46 degrees. It should be a partly cloudy Monday across central Indiana. A low tonight of 32, and then for tomorrow, we're into the 50s. Tuesday and Wednesday, both highs around 53. The difference will be that the clouds gather Tuesday, and the rain could be here by late afternoon and definitely into the evening on Tuesday night. Wednesday, also a good chance of rain and thunderstorms. And that should begin to fade just as colder air is being pulled in again, sort of like what we saw on Saturday. And so a few snow showers are possible as we go through, say, Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Then Thursday's high 42. And by the time we get to Friday and Saturday, we're dry. Highs into the mid-40s are expected then. That's the forecast. You know you can get weather updates from me anytime when you're online. Just go to paulpoteet.com for the latest forecasts, warnings, radar. It's all there. I'm back here again soon with another update on weather from Times News 24/7.
The heat is on. The Times and several Hamilton County businesses are helping local residents afford utility costs with our new The Heat is On promotion. The Times will pay up to $200 for one utility bill submitted by promotion winners. One day each week in February, the Times will publish a promotion page and entry form for The Heat is On. Entrants must be 18 years of age or older to win, and only one entry per person per week is allowed. Keep your eyes on the Times because the heat is on.
The physical play of Tipton stopped Guerin Catholic from defending its boys basketball sectional title on Saturday. The Blue Devils beat the Golden Eagles 52-39 in the championship game of the Taylor sectional in front of a standing room only crowd. Tipton will now play its own regional next weekend while Guerin Catholic's season ended at 16-9. Trailing 5 points, 51-46, and needing the basketball, Carmel coach Scott Hetty went to statistics in hope of getting his Greyhounds a shot at victory on Saturday evening in the championship game of the Class 4A Sectional 9 at Noblesville. Hamilton Southeastern senior Randy Gregory was a 50% foul shooter, so twice in a row, Carmel put Gregory on the line. He hit 4 consecutive free throws and drilled 5 of 6 attempts in the final 90 seconds, and Hamilton Southeastern fought off Carmel and defeated the Greyhounds 57-53. It was Coach Brian Scatterfield's Royals' second sectional championship in the last 3 years, and the win moved Hamilton Southeastern to 19-3 on the season and gives the state's 5th-ranked Royals a shot at Center Grove Saturday in the opening round of the Hinkle Regional. In local gymnastics, whenever freshmen compete at sectionals for the first time, sometimes nerves can enter into the equation, but that was not the case for freshmen on Noblesville's gymnastic team. They rose to the occasion, helping the Millers to a 4th-place finish at New Palestine Sectional on Saturday, and in addition, One of those ninth graders qualified for regionals as an individual. Catherine Chaninis placed 6th in the all-around, sealing a trip to Lafayette Jeff Friday night with 8.55 on the vault. That's your local news for Monday. For more information on these and other stories, visit our homepage or pick up a print copy of the Noblesville Times. For Times News 24/7, I'm Stu Clampett.